Yo, what is up, you guys? It's Dominator here, and I'm back with another Kanto Shiny Living Dex video. We are trying to finish off the Tauros. We are going for, funny enough, the Combat Breed Paldean Tauros, which is supposed to be like the most common one, but we managed to get a full odds 1 in 8, 192 shiny Kanto Tauros, and then we also got a shiny Blaze Breed and a shiny Aqua Breed Tauros in... I don't know. I don't know if... I'm not going to make this a playlist, but maybe I'll list them all on the end screen. Maybe I'll list a card here. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but we got all three other Tauros. And funny enough, the Combat Breed is the most common one, because if you go after the Blaze Breed or the Aqua Breed, it spawns 4 Combat Breeds around it. So the fact that I got both Blaze and Aqua Breed before Combat is just absurd. But we are going to be changing that today, as we are going to be using a fighting type sandwich in order to hopefully encounter only, or at least mostly, Combat Breed Tauros. The other two ones will, in this case, run Violet version, so it's going to be Aqua Breed. That one is also a fighting type, but I don't know if it's going to be forced to spawn as frequently, because it could... I don't know how it's going to work. I've actually never done this, because I've only ever gone after the Aqua and Blaze Breed, so who knows how it's going to work. We're going to be doing this full odds, the 1 in 40, 96 chance. Let me just show off that I do not have the shiny charm, and when I make the sandwich, it's not going to have sparkling power, so there's that. That's just how I like to play. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but if you do want to do it, I will list 2 sandwich ingredients right on screen now, because this is how you get encounter power 3 without sparkling power, and it's for full odds, or I guess shiny charm if you're using shiny charm. And the reason why I'm listing 2 different recipes is because this takes advantage of all except sour Herba Mystica, which I can't really figure out how to use these sour Herba Mysticas for a full odds hunt just yet. Maybe some type will work perfectly, but who knows. But the issue with this sandwich is that there's a pretty basic recipe that is pretty popular online that allows you to use salty, bitter, or sweet Herba Mystica for it. But the second option that I have allows you to use spicy Herba Mystica. The issue is, if I try to use that recipe with some of the other Herba Mysticas, it doesn't work. So really only for spicy Herba Mystica, and then the other recipe is for the other ones except for sour. Hopefully you guys get some use out of those recipes, but that's pretty much all there is to this hunt. Before we begin, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And comment below if you've gotten any of the shiny Tauros, whether it's the Combat Breed, Aqua Breed, or Blaze Breed, or the Kanto one in another game, because we're trying to finish them off, and it'd be really cool to finish off like a whole set of Tauros. So that's why we're doing this. I can't imagine this will take too long. Last night I was hunting for the Aqua Breed one, and I got about 1/3 of the odds in 2 hours, but that was only including the Aquas and not the 4 combats that were spawning around it. So we were well over odds for that. And also because we didn't get one for the Blaze Breed, like I'm probably close to like triple odds for this thing already. So who knows how quick this is going to be, but let's get right into this. We are going to be using our picnic, our sandwich. Here's our Aqua Breed. Unfortunately, Pokemon Home is not out yet, so I can't have both of mine in the same game right now because of their version exclusives. So let's make a sandwich. I'm going to be doing the spicy Herba Mystica one because that's kind of the less known one, I guess. Pretty simple. You just use 4 pickles, 2 rice, and then you use 3 horseradish and a spicy Herba Mystica. We got one of these, so that was great. I was debating whether or not I should do this on my Scarlet version, but I figured I really only want to go for like version exclusives on this Violet version, because Scarlet's like my main copy. So what we are going to do is save all of our other Herba Mysticas on my Scarlet version to hunt like some more Paldean Pokemon. And I figure might as well take advantage of the good luck on this Violet version. So chucking all these pickles on. Title, Encounter, and Humongo Power Flying. But we got Title Power and Encounter Power, so actually curious to see how these spawns are going to work. I don't know how much the Aqua Breed's going to spawn, but it should pretty much be Makuhitas and Tauros. So it doesn't look... Okay, so they do spawn in groups of 5, so that's good to know. So we can just add an increment of 5, and I guess roughly estimate from there as we go along, because some of them don't spawn in groups of 5. I guess some of them spawn on their own as well, so I honestly don't know how I'm going to do this. I might just not keep track and just run around until I find one. So who knows? We'll see what we can do. But I'm gonna cut here, and I will see you once I get a shiny. It's weird because you'd think the Aqua one, like, would spawn. I mean, I know it can. It just, you'd think it'd be a little more common than it is. Oh, that was fast. I've been doing this for 5 minutes. I knew I was due for one. I don't know how accurate this this counter is. I tried to do just the groups. I would just do the increment of 5, and then I would just try to do each group. But there's one in the mix. Yeah, this took 5 minutes, and I was due for, you know, I was due for one based on the other 2. Oh, this is actually a good picture. Look at that with the other one. Okay, well, let's encounter this thing. Let me just save again just in case. Apologies for me not being, like, over the top excited about this one, but, like, it was really fast. I was kind of expecting it to show up that fast. I do kind of feel like shinies can be a bit easy when they spawn in groups of 5 and show up in the overworld always. That's my take. Say what you want about overworld shinies. To me, and this is a very hard sometimes. It can be not as exciting, in my opinion. That was an insane image from that I'm gonna get from that screenshot, so we're good on that. But let's just, I'm pretty sure it can't kill itself. Doesn't matter because we saved anyway. This is not the move I wanted to do. I wanted to use false swipe. Maybe I try to catch this in an apricorn ball. I can't believe this actually only took 200 encounters. Like, to be fair, if we do include, like, the Blaze Breed and the Aqua Breed, like, all the combats that spawned around that did indeed take, like, probably triple odds. But, I mean, on this save file, I did just get a full odds Aqua Breed, so after 5 minutes of hunting, I don't know what to catch this one in. I might just do a Premier Ball. I caught the Blaze one in a Luxury Ball. I don't really want them to be all in the same ball, so Dusk Ball would be kind of cool. We'll do the Level Ball, because, like, Apricorn Balls are cool. They're, like, you don't really get to use them on too many things. Might as well. And we caught it. Easy. Big ol' V on the Level Ball for Tauros, obviously. But yeah, I mean, we got it. I'll show off my meal power just in case. I kid you not, it was the same sandwich that I made in the intro of this video. Like, I haven't done anything. It's got this really fast. And yeah, 205 is an estimation. It could be a little more, could be a little less. I don't think I'm that far off considering I haven't been hunting this for very long, but we got our shiny Tauros. We'll take those. So easy, man. That is so easy. I really do enjoy full odds hunting. I think it is peak excitement for shiny hunting. That's not another one. No, sometimes the lighting can just be whack on these things. But say what you want. Like, I definitely enjoy full odds hunting. I think it's the best way to shiny hunt in a lot of ways because it's just like, I think in my opinion, shinies are cool because of the rarity factor. So when you have them, like the rarest they can be, it has nothing to do with I'm it's not me trying to be like a masochist. Like I like having like tedious hunts. Like that's not the case. I just like finding something that I know is really rare. And I understand wanting higher shiny odds. I totally do. I even do it sometimes. I do method hunts sometimes on my own. But I know that there's so many people out there that just would never touch full odds. They just think it's way too hard, way too tedious. Let this hunt be an example. I did get it really fast, but like even 200 encounters, that's what, like a 20th of the odds? I got that in 5 minutes. Like this would have only, even if I had gone at odds, this would have like maybe taken me 30 minutes to do. Like, let's be real. So I definitely, if you do want to get into full odds hunting and want to try it once, I would really recommend always try it once. But this is definitely a game to do it because you get so many really fast encounters, so much encounters. I'm a sucker for more in grass encounters, like not out overworld, but that's me. But there's no doubt that encounters in this game are through the roof, so even full odds you can get relatively quick. So like the Aqua Breed one, which was the rare one, took me 2 hours to get. This one took me 5 minutes. Like let's just let that sink in. Let that sink in. And obviously it's never guaranteed, but I just want to let everyone know it's not that scary to full odds hunt. It's actually pretty fun. So there's my TED Talk for the day. I'm gonna guess it's gonna. Oh, I didn't set the thing again that I did last time. I'm gonna guess that it is going to be Jolly Nature. Jolly Nature is my guess. There it is, Combat Breed Tauros. It's gonna be Hardy Nature, and unfortunately it doesn't have a mark. None of the ones that we got had marks, but I mean, to be fair, I actually hunt for mark shinies all the time, and sometimes we go a really long period of time with no mark shinies, so this is not that crazy. But it would have been cool if one of them was marked, but yeah, we'll take it. So there's our Tauros. I gotta think of a nickname. The other two are kind of based off of peppers. This one is chili, but spelled wrong because it's supposed to be more like cold chili. And then the other one I have is called Ghost because it's like the hot pepper, and I just like the darkness factor of it, so I thought that was really cool. I gotta think of a nickname for this one. Okay, I was kind of thinking about this name. This name is like very basic, but at the same time, I guess it kind of works for this Pokemon because this is like the basic form. Like I mean, no hate to the Combat Breed Tauros, but let's be real. When everyone saw this thing, it was immediately so cool. But then as soon as everyone saw the other two forms, they were like, well, this is the lame one now. And that's kind of how I perceived it. Like when I first saw the Blaze Breed Tauros, I didn't know that was a thing, and it blew my mind. But it kind of like really, lowered down the hype level of the normal Paldean Tauros. So we're just gonna name it Bell because it's like a bell pepper, I guess. Because I don't know, it's a basic name. I kind of tossed it around earlier, and I think it's meant to be. So we got bell pepper, we got chili pepper, and then on my Scarlet version we have ghost pepper. So we have all the Tauros now. In fact, I unfortunately did not name my Kanto Tauros a pepper name, so I guess that doesn't really add up, but whatever. But we have all of the shiny Tauros now, all full odds, which is really cool. And just to prove that it is full odds, we have Tidal Power, Encounter Power, and Humongo Power. We do not have Sparkling Power, so that is fantastic. Also, by the way, I've totally forgot that Pawmi and Pawmo spawn here. They don't spawn quite as much as the Tauros, but regardless, I am glad I did get the Tauros first phase because, I mean, I would have been happy with a Pawmi, but I did really want to complete all the Tauros. So this one's gonna be our victim. We got a regular Paldean Tauros and Bell, the shiny Combat Breed Paldean Tauros. Pretty cool. Good to have all these. I don't know. There's some. I could just talk about full odds hunting all day. Obviously, like hunt how you want, but I don't know. It's just, to me, and this is just me personally, like with my personal collection, it just feels so cool. Also, I can't run from this thing. It just feels so cool to like complete a set of shinies. Like, granted, it's only a set of 4 Pokemon, but just to complete a set of shinies, full odds, it just feels so special to me. Even despite how quick this hunt was and how easy it was and how effortless it was. But, you know, technically speaking, this thing probably took us around triple odds because of how many we didn't see while we were hunting the other 2. Before we go, I'm going to do one quick thing. I really don't think these are big or small, but I'm going to check them regardless. I'll probably do this with every full odd shiny I get in these games. But I actually neglected to do it with the Aqua Breed in the last video. But we're going to check the sizes. There was one Tauros. When I was hunting the Aqua Breed, there was one regular Tauros that I saw that was huge. Like, it visually looked huge. And I caught it and checked it, and it actually wasn't the biggest. So I didn't notice anything special about these ones, so who knows. We'll check Chili first. A little bit bigger than average, okay. Chunky boy. Let's see how Bell is. Perfectly average. You know, that makes sense. It checks out. I think my I don't remember what my Blaze Breed one is, but it's not super. It's either not super big or not super small, and I don't think it's average. So, you know what? There you have it. We got all the Tauros now. I might make a little compilation video on all 4 of them, so I guess stay tuned for that if that comes out. So, yeah. Knocking off 2 more off of my Kanto Shiny Living Dex because we are going for all forms and gender differences, so these do count. They don't count for Dex numbers. I already got Tauros, but they do count for something, and I think it's really cool to complete more of this entire collection of Kanto Shiny Pokemon. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring those notification bells, all that good stuff. Be sure to join the domination, and I will see you in the next video.